3 feet below a parking lot in rural Pennsylvania, archaeologists found the remains of a city that shouldn't exist. Not a settlement, a city with architecture, with evidence of organization, with artifacts that predate every culture we've been taught was first, and no one is talking about it. The discovery happened almost by accident. A construction crew breaking ground for a shopping center in 2023 struck something solid. Not rock, not natural bedrock, stone laid by hands. What followed was 18 months of excavation that has now forced archaeologists to confront a simple, impossible question. Everything we think we know about North American settlement is wrong. The site spans approximately 47 acres. To put that in perspective, that's roughly the footprint of 35 American football fields. Beneath the soil are the foundations of at least 200 structures, not randomly scattered, not dispersed across time, arranged in geometric precision. Grid patterns, concentric circles, the kind of urban planning that requires not just settlement but calculation, intent, a civilization that understood mathematics. The pottery alone reframes the timeline. Ceramic analysis dates the settlement between 200 and 600 years ago. That makes it contemporary with the rise of agriculture in the Fertile Crescent, contemporary with Çatalhöyük in Turkey, one of the oldest known urban settlements on Earth. Except this civilization, buried under Pennsylvania dirt, was never supposed to exist. It was never in the textbooks. It was never in the archaeological canon. The artifacts tell a story no one expected. Tool sophistication suggests metalworking. Evidence of large-scale irrigation systems, channels carved into the earth with precision that implies engineering knowledge. Astronomical alignments in the architecture itself. Standing in the excavation pit, running your fingernail across the stone edges, you feel the chill of a people who understood their place in the cosmos in ways we're only now beginning to comprehend. But here's what makes vertigo settle into your spine. The soil layer above the city is pristine, undisturbed. There are no artifacts in the 2,000 years of Earth between the last settled occupation and European contact. The civilization was not gradually abandoned. It was erased, or it disappeared. Or something happened that was so complete that the land itself forgot it had ever been inhabited. The geological record suggests something catastrophic. A rapid climate shift between 200 and 6,000 years ago changed precipitation patterns across the eastern seaboard. The civilization that had engineered water systems to handle their climate suddenly found the climate it had engineered for no longer existed. Within a few generations, the city was empty. The knowledge was lost. The memory dispersed into people who had no writing system to preserve it. What happened to those people is unknown. Did they migrate west? Did they integrate with populations that became the ancestral cultures documented by European explorers? Is there genetic evidence still walking around in indigenous communities that knows at a cellular level that their ancestors built cities underground and then forgot? These are the questions that keep archaeologists awake, but there's a deeper implication that no one wants to say aloud. If this civilization existed, organized, advanced, sophisticated, and we knew nothing about it until a parking lot construction crew struck stone 3 feet down, how many more are there? How many cities lie beneath shopping centers and highways and farmland? How many parking lots and backyards sit on top of erased human history? Walk through any town in Pennsylvania right now. Every basement, every foundation, every time someone digs a basement and finds old stone, they assume it's natural. They assume it's bedrock. What if it's not? What if the ground beneath your feet holds the architecture of people who built in 3 dimensions, not upward but downward into the earth itself? The civilization the archaeologists found was not primitive. It was not nascent. It was sophisticated enough to survive in a climate that would later prove uninhabitable. It engineered solutions. It planned cities. It understood scale and geometry and time. And then, in a moment of climatic shifting that took perhaps 100 years, it vanished from the historical record completely. We are walking on the tombs of cities we were never taught existed. Beneath the ordinary ground, beneath the parking lots and backyards and highways, is a timeline that contradicts everything we were told about when civilization began. And the truth is simpler and more terrifying than any explanation. We have no idea how much history we are standing on without knowing. We have no idea what's below us. We have no idea what we've forgotten.